Ochen, Uri, is Scotch Maria, Halloween. Ochen, Uri. Ach, leun taha, erklui. Malach, kek mache wissek. Ruin noch rage, erendoi.
They're the pictures that everyone in Britain is talking about. Now, more amazing new photographs of Fergie with her special friend John Bryan in the Sun tomorrow. Totally new photographs. They're sensational. They're revealing. Plus, Fergie the Rebel Royal by Andrew Morton, the man who really knows about the royals, only in the Sun tomorrow.
Texas Tom's tearing prices in half to clear out all his garden furniture and barbecues. Stocks will vary from store to store, so get there fast for the pick of the bunch. Now, all garden furniture and barbecues, all half price, this weekend at Texas.
Disprin dissolves away pain.
The magnificent hen harriers from Strathrory, which we featured on Country Matters this summer.
Beautiful birds, aren't they? Well, over the past 4 years, we've travelled all over Scotland filming the series. And this is just one of the spectacular locations I've had the pleasure of visiting, which attracts the tourist. We've been to cities, towns and villages, from Aberdeen to Wick, and many places of interest, like Strathrory to Yarlthoff, each showing off Scotland at its very best. Well, I have my particular favourites, but what are yours? Well, now it's your chance to nominate your favourite city, town or village, along with the best tourist attraction. Why not drop me a postcard with your nomination to the Scottish Tourism Awards, Grampian Television, Queen's Cross, Aberdeen, AB9 2XJ.
Well, talking of beautiful countryside, if you're up late this evening, then join us for a profile of southern France, seen through the eyes of the celebrities who live there. That's Riviera at 11:40. Now, comedy with Me, You and Him.
The cat put out its claws. Do we use an apostrophe or not? Graham? Graham, ask Mario whether we use an apostrophe.
We won't do that.
Yeah, well, in that case, you shouldn't be using it in class. I'll give you this back on Friday, all right?
I'll get my dad on you. My dad'll beat you up.
Yeah, well, your dad should have taught you not to play Nintendo in class. I don't know. I don't know why you people are so obsessed with these stupid little computer toys.
Oh, this is brilliant.
You've been playing with that thing for over an hour. You run the batteries out, you know.
Oh, I'll get him some more. I've got to give it back on Friday. Well, here he is. 5 times winner of Time Magazine's Best Dressed Man of the Year award.
Hello. Having an argument at home with,
Dad?
Mum? Both. Guess what? Listen, I've got some really weird news. You're not going to believe this.
You've got a job.
You bought a dictionary and found the word barber?
No. Guess what? I've been asked to be best man at a wedding.
Best in what sense, exactly?
What sort of sad, inadequate individual would ask you to be their best man?
Colin Tyrrell.
Oh, well, that explains it.
Colin Tyrrell? I can't believe Colin Tyrrell's getting married. I mean, how could he have persuaded anyone to marry him?
Who is this Colin Tyrrell exactly?
Well, you know how at school, in every year, there was always someone that everyone made jokes about? Well, in our year...
It was me.
It was Mark. But after Mark, it was Colin Tyrrell.
I can't believe anyone made jokes about Mark.
Yes, they did. This was before I got my contact lenses, and in the usual, rather pathetic British way, everyone thought I was funny because I was clever and wore glasses.
No, they didn't. They thought you were funny because your record collection consisted of 2 Mantovani albums and a copy of Puff the Magic Dragon.
How could Colin Tyrrell have found someone to marry him?
Wrote to Jim will fix it?
Well, look, this isn't really the point, is it? The point is that I don't know anything about weddings. I haven't got the faintest idea what a best man is supposed to do.
Well, that's really easy. All you have to do is make a speech about what a good bloke the groom is. So, as I say, it's really difficult. Apart from that, you just have to remember the ring, rice to throw at the bride and groom.
Oh, well, that's no problem. I've got some old chicken biryani down here. It's got chicken in it, but it's mostly rice.
That's nearly a week old. You could really hurt someone with that.
Colin Tyrrell.
The really weird thing is that I haven't even seen Colin Tyrrell for years.
Well, exactly. I mean, who would phone up someone they haven't seen for years and ask them to be their best man? He must be about as popular as a skunk after one of these.
Yeah, he did say he'd been let down at the last minute.
Someone else bottled out.
So, in fact, you're obviously going to be second best man.
Well, right, so, I have to make a speech, do I?
Yep, and you're supposed to make people laugh.
You'll be wearing a suit?
Oh, well, actually do it now.
I have to wear a suit.
Can't wear your normal clothes, can you? It's supposed to be best man, not best tramp. Well, and the other thing is, you have to organise the stag night.
Oh, yeah, now he mentioned that. He's given me this huge list of people to phone up. I've never even been on a stag night.
Oh, a stag night, Mark, is one of the great rites of passage occasions. It's a primeval male bonding ritual, a celebration of life, of the end of courtship and of the future.
Yeah, so what happens?
We drink a lot and are sick.
I think I'll go and chat to Harry in the kitchen before the strippogram arrives.
I don't know. It's a bit short notice, isn't it, for this Friday? And what's Helen doing here?
Oh, she popped down on some feeble excuse. Basically, she's professionally interested in Harry. Apparently, he's a classic case study of emotional inadequacy.
Colin Tyrrell getting married before me. I always thought they'd have put a man on Mars before Colin Tyrrell got married. Now, with any luck, that man would be Colin Tyrrell. I mean, how did he even chat anyone up? His idea of scintillating conversation is to endlessly tell old jokes. It's going to happen, you know. The church is hushed. The priest says, "Do you take this woman?" And Colin instantly replies, "How many vicars does it take to change a light bulb?"
Well, that's how it goes sometimes. Now, Harry, how is Claire?
Well, we're talking, but it's all very slow.
Re-establishing trust will take time.
I can't talk to them about it. No. I can't talk to my mum, even. She just goes on about what a fool I was to leave her in the first place.
Well, you were, weren't you?
My mum liked Claire. They got on like a house on fire. They used to stand in my mum's kitchen and talk about me. Pull me apart. Doesn't do this, ought to do that, ought to buy himself that. On and on about me and my faults. I hated it.
Did you?
No, I loved it.
See, the thing is, Harry, men are no good at articulating their feelings. I rest my case.
I suppose when a relationship ends, it does cause very powerful feelings, yeah?
I think so. I mean, a man broke up with me once a few years ago, and I made attempts to have him shot. I looked in the yellow pages under hitmen, but there was nothing there.
You could have got J.R. Hartley to shoot him.
What I'm trying to say, Harry, is don't repress your emotions. I mean, men often try and hide the deepest, most angst-ridden feelings of innermost pain.
Well, that's not true. When Stoke failed to get promotion, I saw an analyst for 6 weeks.
Did you ask him why you supported them in the first place?
How's your GP at taking small electronic games out of people's backsides?
Well, that's the 5th person I've tried. All 5 have said, no, they won't be attending.
But not in exactly those words, presumably?
No. No, they only needed 2 words.
These 2 words?
Yeah.
What's that piece of paper?
Oh, I keep it with me in the car. I find it very useful at traffic lights.
I'll keep going. this is hopeless. I've phoned 247 people, and not one of them wants to come.
Well, it's his own fault. He always was a terrible snob. He didn't really think Prince Edward would want to come to his stag night, did he?
Or George Michael or Princess Stephanie of Monaco.
Actually, she was quite interested.
Look at this list. It's anybody who's had their photo in Hello magazine and everybody we were at school with.
It's so sad. He obviously hasn't made any other friends.
I feel a bit sorry for him, really. I mean, it's his stag night, and not one single person on his list is going to bother to turn up. Not even Jane Seymour.
That'll be just you and him. Have fun.
No, the poor bloke. No, I think we should all go.
Well, we're not his friends. Mark was his friend.
He was not my friend. He just used to hang around me the whole time. Like a fly hanging round a... All right, I chose a bad metaphor, but, I mean, please come. It's going to be a really miserable night.
Well, I'm sold.
It's Friday night. Eldorado's on. We'll come.
Oi, where's my Nintendo?
Oh, God, it's Friday. I'm sorry, Graham. I've got a big do on tonight. I clean forgot about it.
I'll tell my dad. He'll have you.
Are you threatening a member of staff?
Nah, my daddy's.
Yeah, well, you tell your dad that there's nothing he could do to me that's worse than what I've got to go through tonight.
I've been working on my speech for tomorrow night, the reception. Tell me what you think, OK? Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to tell you a few things about Colin that you may not be aware of. That's as far as I've got.
This dead?
Yeah. It might need fleshing out a bit, you know.
No, but the thing is, there's no funny anecdotes about Colin Tyrrell that I can use. I mean, his mum and dad are going to be there. I can't tell them every morning at school, Colin used to get his head pushed down the toilet.
You could tell them how amusing his favourite trick was.
Oh, putting frog spawn into people's sandwiches when they weren't looking, yeah. Still, everyone's done things like that as a little kid.
Colin did it to his driving test examiner. And passed.
Yeah, well, people like that always do, don't they? They never seem to get their comeuppance.
Now, the thing is to pay them back in their own coin, you see. Now, when Colin put frog spawn in my sandwiches, I paid him back with a little trick of my own. I tracked him down and hit him very hard several times.
Oh, right. He'll be delighted to see you, then.
Yeah. Also, when I first got my kidney donor card, I put Colin's name on it. That way, if I had an accident, Colin would have to have his kidneys removed. Make me feel better automatically.
Yeah. Is this dead?
Yeah. I'll tell you what, I hate pubs in the early evening. They're full of loud, sweaty businessmen in crumpled suits with their ties half undone, talking about work.
Hi. Sorry I'm late. Hell of a gremlin in data processing. Well, I've steeled myself for tonight. I mean, Colin's probably changed. We're not really giving him a chance. He certainly can't be as bad as we're remembering him. No, I'm going to see this one through.
Hey, party! Yeah!
Right, well, I'm off then.
Aha!
I like seeing the countdown to films. What else do I like? Eating the kind of food they eat in cartoons. But I hate ticking sounds. I like...
Hymns. He likes hymns, but he hates cowboys.
I hate walking into cobwebs.
Hey, everybody gotta live somewhere, right?
I like skimming stones, but I hate some of the things people call sport. I like kaleidoscopes. Drafts, I hate. Except McEwen's export. Now that I like. Yes.
Do catch my show possums before it catches you.
Gladioli and Gladiators, soon on ITV.
All right. Here, look at this. I've had them specially made. Ta-da! Ta-da-da! Hey. Put them on. All right, Mark, mate. Got your speech ready? Oh, look, a jukebox! Hooray! I'm not wearing this. This is the worst fashion accessory since Michael Jackson's nose. All right, drinks all round! Buying everyone a drink.
God, that's because he thinks they're all here for his stag night.
There you go.
Oh, thank you, son. You're very kind.
Colin, all these people aren't with us.
Not with us?
No. We are just that table down there.
That'll be £1.60, please.
Colin, just that table down there, right?
It's dead. Here's a good one, here's a good one. How many pub landlords does it take to change a light bulb? 4. One to change the bulb, the other 3 to... Hang on, I got that wrong. Never mind. Here's a good one. Here's another. How many Essex girls does it take to change a light bulb?
4. 1 to change the light bulb and 3 to buy the drinks.
Here, I haven't seen you for ages. Didn't invite you. Didn't think of it. Still, now you're here. Is Michael coming?
Michael, no, he couldn't make it.
Oh, Barry?
Barry's away.
What about Neil?
Neil said he was working evenings.
Milkmen don't work evenings.
No, he's delivering to night watchmen and things. Yeah.
What about Wild Man Wilkinson? He'd never miss an evening like this. 10 pints, fight a policeman, end up sleeping in a hedge.
Yes, he's babysitting, apparently.
Here, you haven't put your T-shirts on.
No, that's because I'd rather drive through Iran with an I Heart Satanic Versus beanie hat on.
Oh, I'll tell you who'll definitely be coming. Ralph. Ralph?
Ralph McTell, he of the chart-topping streets of London.
No, Ralph will be here, won't he?
Oh, him, Ralph, yes. Oh, yes, he said he would try and come, yeah. He said he had to sort some business with the boys first.
Yeah, well, Friday night, he always meets the boys, yeah. Hello, Ralphie!
God, it's our Kayla.
I was all excited, thinking it was going to be Ralph McTell.
Let me buy you a drink. You got any money?
Yeah, this is going to be fun. A night on the tiles with Lord Baden-Powell.
Yeah, what is that on his head?
You know how women go on about how crass and awful men are? I can see their point.
I used to be at the clubs, actually. Our Kayla was quite famous.
Why?
Oh, he was in the news of the world several times. Something about a telescope of shame.
Oh, no, I think he wants to play the trivia machine.
Someone put some money in, then?
Yeah, well, just let me press the buttons, all right?
OK, here we go.
Right. 1926.
That's Charles Dickens.
Yeah.
None of them are right.
It's Judy Garland.
Oh, yeah, Judy Garland, yeah. Press B, Duran.
It's Culture Club.
Ed, how many pop stars it takes to change a light bulb?
That's C, Battle of Bosworth.
Yes, well done.
Yeah, well, I would have got that one.
Heartbreak Hotel?
Nice, that are all shook up.
And go for Heartbreak Hotel, C. Yes!
Come on, let me have a go.
Look, just shout out, all right? If we get one wrong, we go all the way back to naught.
Tottenham Hotspur.
Preston North End.
We're up to the next level now. That's A, Isaac Newton.
Let me have a go now. Come on.
All right. What was discovered by Marie Curie?
B.
What? The potato. Marie Curie discovered the potato.
C, it's quick.
Yes, OK. Look, we're on for 10 quid, OK? So if you don't know, just keep quiet.
George the Fourth?
It's Edward VI.
Yeah, go on. How many pop stars does it take to change a light bulb?
Right, which pharaoh built the Great Pyramid? Oh, God!
Guess B.
Yes!
I knew that. I knew it was Cheops. That was obvious.
Shh, we're up to 14 quid now.
If we win, I'll keep the money because it's my stag night. OK.
Nigel Mansell.
It could be Ant Senna.
I think it's C.
What, Bjorn Borg?
Come on, we've only got 3 seconds to answer now.
B, press B.
No, A.
Well done.
Who had a #1 hit with Streets of London?
Rolf Harris.
No, it's Ralph McTell. You're thinking of Two Little Boys.
That was a good song, wasn't it, Cole?
Yeah, two little boys and
William, we're up for the jackpot, right? 2 more questions and we've won 20 quid.
It's mine, don't forget.
Is this dead?
Shh. Right, who played Albert in Steptoe and Son?
Wilfrid Bramble.
Yes!
Brilliant. Yeah, not that brilliant. I could have got that.
Right, this is it. One last question and we've won 20 quid. Who did England beat in the semi-final of the 1966 World Cup?
West Germany.
That was in the final, you stupid... Oh! 20 quid! We've just lost 20 quid!
Well, it was your fault. You didn't read the question out properly. Anyway, come on. Haven't you got any entertainment organised? I thought as it was my stag night, we might be going to a strip club.
I thought a nice restaurant.
I thought as it was your stag night, we might get a stag to disembowel you with its antlers.
Here. You haven't put your T-shirts on.
few more drinks and we'll move on. Who's round?
Look, the best thing to do would be to find a club, find the biggest bouncer, point at Colin and say, that bloke there says he could take you any time after he's finished getting off with your girlfriend.
What about Graham? Why isn't Graham coming?
He's gone to see his grandmother.
Oh. What about Roger?
Roger said he was planning to be in Tasmania for the evening.
So unfair. How come some girl is prepared to marry Colin?
God knows. Hypnosis?
I mean, I'm the same age as him. Why aren't I getting married?
All right, mate. Not married yourself, are you?
No, I'm not.
Doesn't surprise me. Oh, yes. Tomorrow's my big day. With my Sarah, I shall be the happiest man in the world. And you know why?
No.
Because I shall be on the married man's tax allowance. Yeah.
What a romantic at heart, aren't you, Colin?
Take my advice, mate. When you meet the right woman, get down on your knees and propose.
Was yours a traditional proposal, or did you do anything original?
Oh, yes, I proposed she paid for the ring. Well, it was $14.99 from Argos.
Oh, Sarah. Not Sarah Morgan.
Sarah Tyrrell, as will be. Oh, yes. I'm a very lucky man. Mind you, she's a very lucky girl. Nah.
John! Do you know who he's marrying? Sarah Morgan. Sarah Morgan? But she was really nice and really attractive. And really mad, obviously.
Oh, I've been so stupid. There I was, worrying about the size of my office when all the time girls like Sarah Morgan are being snapped up by Collins.
Oh, my God. I think he wants to try and get into a club.
Hey, you party people, let's go dancing, gal!
Okay, just the one with the cravat.
Well, the night is still young. It's only 9:30.
Oh, what a grotty flat. Still, I suppose teachers don't earn very much, do they?
My life is a total failure. I've wasted so much time.
How about a sing-song?
Oh, yeah.
We're riding along on the crest of a wave and the sun is in the sky. A game of I Spy, then. I spy with my little eye something beginning with W.
Colin.
Silly. This is silly.
Wig.
No? Have another guess.
Goes, goes, goes. Goes, goes, goes.
Who is that?
I'm so depressed. So depressed.
Harry, please try and keep it going.
Too depressed.
What we need is some fresh blood. Liven us all up a bit. That's it.
Wallpaper.
No.
Waste paper basket.
No.
Wicker thing on the shelf.
No.
Thought you said this was a stag night. I mean, where's the stripogram, the drunken singing, general manifestation of male camaraderie at its hideous worst?
Everybody give up then? Yeah? Well, it was woggle.
Oh, yes. Of course it was.
I mean, My stag night registered 9.1 on the Richter scale. Still left it slightly less riotous than the Helen's affair. I mean, she was found in the gutter the next morning, drenched in Mazzola, claiming to have seen off 23 Chippendales and a cabinet minister.
We're not interested in you, Todd. This is my stag night. Come on, Mark, you're not trying very hard.
What about some games, Cole?
Oh, we've got plenty of games. Connect Four, Kaplunk, Battling Tops, Trivial Pursuit, Risk, Operation, The Neighbour's Game.
No, I don't like any of these.
How about boxing?
Well, this is more like it, Nintendo.
Now, be very careful with that, Colin. It's not mine.
That's his house, Dad. That's where he lives.
Is it now?
He's got my Nintendo, Dad. He said he'd give it back and he ain't.
Colin Tyrrell married before me. I can't bear it.
Hello, Claire. It's Harry. I'm sorry to bother you, but will you marry me? No, that's all right. I understand perfectly. Oh, dear.
Are you all right?
I just asked Claire to marry me. She said no. What an idiot. Forget it, mate. Some of us have got it, others haven't.
I've had just about enough of you. Why don't you get to your bed before your big day?
Yes, maybe I will, yes. Well, thanks for nothing. First of all, you can't be bothered to phone all the people on my list. Then you give me all these stupid excuses as to why they're not here. Then you don't even organise a proper stag night. I'm sorry I ever asked you.
Well, what a splendid chap. Right. Who wants... Oh, hold on. Where's it gone? What? Graham's Nintendo. I've got to give it back to him. Colin's nicked it. He's bloody well nicked it.
Yours, I believe.
Dad?
Here, how many ambulance drivers it take to change a light bulb?